Fox toes.
Little bit of training for the pet carrier, so she's used to it, and when we get to the airport she's not going to freak out. She's never been in it before. We have spent a couple of days with toys and playing with it and throwing a ball in there. She goes and recovers it and that sort of stuff, but it's the first time walking around with her zipped up in it, so we're going to do a couple of laps of the boat.
Don't do that. You'd be jumping in real quick.
Pretty easy to carry it.
And there's even a shoulder strap as well.
Oh, that's probably even easier. Should adjust that for yourself so it's ready. It's alright when there's two of us, but when you're on your own for the second leg.
Yeah.
I'll go back.
So maybe we should probably mention, so we are going to be moving Barefoot into a hurricane hole tomorrow.
Yep.
We haven't said that yet.
Have we not?
You've shown
No.
not that.
Why are you putting the dog in a cage?
It's been a whirlwind the past couple of days. We've decided to get some things ticked off our list that need doing. So while we're waiting for this B1, B2 visa for Davy, we're gonna shoot off in 2 different directions and get some stuff done. So I'm gonna go to Canada with Fox, and I'm gonna say hi to some family and do a few bits and pieces that need doing there.
And I'm going to be going off to see one of our patrons, Michael. Going to be going to spend a couple of weeks there. We've got a couple of projects that we're going to be working on. So, yeah. And then then I'll be actually flying from there. I'll be flying back to get my B1, B2 in Nassau. And I can't tell you the rest. It's top secret.
It's top secret, the rest of it. But tomorrow we'll be moving this boat into hurricane hole number 3 here in Georgetown. And yeah, we'll show you what happens there.
Yeah, we'll make a proper video for that one.
Should we let Fox?
Yeah,
She seems all right.
She seems fine.
She's quite chilled.
Hey, Fox George.
She's used to sailing on a sailboat, so flying should be no problem, right?
Should be a breeze. All right, let's go and take her out, shall we?
Yeah. Hi, we are Erica and Davy, an adventurous, slightly crazy couple who has taken on the challenge that is a hurricane-damaged catamaran. We have come so far and are beyond happy to be floating once more. Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey. Take a chance. You never know how perfect something may turn out to be. Good morning.
Yeah, the morning has come, guys.
Today's the day.
Today's the day to put Barefoot on a mooring in a hurricane hole. So I've just been across. We'd already chosen which mooring we were going to go on to, but there was 2 short pickup lines on it, so I've gone up there and added some extra pickup lines. So it's going to be nice and easy for Erica with the pole to grab them. Yeah. And yeah, hopefully it should go quite smoothly.
Yeah.
But for your viewing pleasure, you're probably waiting for something to go wrong.
But it's another step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I am starting to feel a little bit anxious. I think about the upcoming travel and just the unknown, but a little bit.
That's got nothing to do with moving the boat.
No, it's not good. No, but it's just like everything that's coming up. It's a big change. Again, our plans are always set in jello, so it's a.
Oh, not this time. We booked flights.
Well, this time we booked flights, but.
All right, we're going to stop rambling and start moving this boat.
Yep. So we're gonna go across the first shallow part pretty soon. Then we should be good. We're clear of the shallow part. Woohoo! It's nice and calm in here, and we won't get waked from all the big boats that are going past on the outside. This is hurricane hole number 2, and we're going into hole 3. So we're in 12 feet of water. We're about to go over a 7-foot patch, but that's plenty for us.
The other one still ain't got any weight, is it? They're definitely different lengths.
Yeah, no weight on it. You want me to pull it tighter?
Not yet. Turtle dude.
Turtle dude! So we made it onto the mooring. It was pretty painless. And hey, you can still see Monument behind me.
There it is.
There it is.
That's how far we've moved.
1.2 nautical miles. Oh, it feels good to be here. Now we're gonna start getting together.
Breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah. And then we'll sort out this whole mooring system. Yeah.
Dave's gonna go dive on the mooring.
Be interesting dive this one, big deep one, decompression dive of 15 feet. So the mooring is all finally finished setting up. I did wait till this morning to go back in. When I was diving on it, I did find one of the connections down there was slightly worn. It wasn't broken, but it was worn more than I liked. So I spoke to the guy who's the manager in charge of the moorings here and said I was more than happy to fix it myself. He offered us another mooring, but we like this position. And so he asked me what I need to fix it. So it's simple with an extra piece of chain with a couple of shackles, just so if that place does fail, simply all it will do is stretch out about another 10 inches and simply stay where it's supposed to be. So it's just a safety chain which bypasses that one little link that looked a little bit on the iffy side. I've also got some extras, so I've got the lines coming down here going to his mooring, but then what I've also got from the craft rig is I've got our bridle, the big bridle. We got the storm bridle that is connected to the top of the swivel, so if we do get a bit chafe or anything that goes on with these, or something breaks at the top end of the mooring there, this goes down lower down and is connected all up, so then our bridle would take it. And I've got a third one. So that we got this line here. This one simply goes all the way right down to the bottom. At the bottom there is 2 large screws. On the top of the screws there's some large shackles, so I've simply gone through that with a bow line. This is a very, very slack line. I know, guys, if we span around many times it would become a little bit of a tangle, but where we're positioned here in this hole is very little actual swinging around anyway. We predominantly point directly into the trade winds, so this one's very, very loose, so it's got a lot of room on it, and it goes back through into the anchor locker where I have tied it off around a cleat and also around the windlass. So if it gets to the point this is the only one left attached, this boat's from a hell of a storm, and fingers crossed maybe one extra line will do the job at the end.
Are you ready to go on a plane ride, Foxo? Do you want to go to Canada? Canada! Yeah? So inside here we've got all of our suitcases packed. Davy's, mine. So we're nearly ready. We have to leave the boat tomorrow morning at about 5:30 a.m. To get the taxi to the airport, to check Fox in, to check us in, because our first flight is at 8 o'clock to Nassau. My next flight is at around 1 o'clock, and Davy's is at 2, so he can make sure that me and Fox get on the flight no problems, and everything will be good. So stay tuned. Next time we check in, we'll probably be in different countries. So we felt quite confident leaving Barefoot here in Georgetown for the month of July. So shocker, this video is coming out and we're actually already back on Barefoot. We went for the month of July, we left on July 6th, and we arrived back on the 6th of August. There are quite a few people who leave their boats here in Georgetown for the duration of hurricane season. There's catamarans, monohulls, houseboats that stay in the holes. So we're in hurricane hole 3, which is typically known to be the best one. We understand that if a category 4 hurricane were to come through this area, we probably wouldn't be safe. But for smaller storms, it is quite a good option. While we were gone from the boat, we checked weather every single day, and as a lot of you will know, if you've been checking weather this hurricane season, July has been really, really quiet. So we were super happy with that, and now we're back on the boat, and it's still been quiet. So keeping our fingers crossed for a slow hurricane season. Is it Fox? Is it a squirrel? Fox. I don't see anything.